my movie loving brothers and sisters, thank you for joining us on this here game day. That's right, Wakanda Forever. You see it here. It is that time. I will be going to see the movie in T-minus an hour and a half. So I have to quickly wrap up the show and quickly go over a few movie news things. I am flying solo today. That being said, thank you for joining us on the Screen Talk Live YouTube channel, where we talk about all things movie, TV, news, and other screen-related shit. I am super excited. A lot of hype going on for Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever for me. Like I said, going to see it here soon. Guys, if you're new around here, don't forget, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can have your movie news when you need it, where you need it. Also, guys, right now we have a giveaway going on at the channel for an Xbox Series S. There's a video up. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Give you more information on how you can enter to do that. But basically, the long and the short of it is sort of a raffle, and if you send a super chat in today's show or in any show that we do during a live stream, it gives you a ticket entered into the raffle to win that Xbox Series S. So I know all of you want to win an Xbox, so make sure you're throwing in super chats and getting you a raffle ticket in there for the chance to win that Xbox. With that down, we're going to move into the main segment of the show today. And again, if you're new around here, the way we like to do things is we like to go over a few main topics. And after we're done, we like to take any comments or questions that you guys have down in the chat section below. With that being said, we are going to, make sure you put in those questions and the super chats for your chance to win that Xbox. And then make sure you're sticking around to the end of the show so you can see all those questions get answered. With that down, we are going to jump right into our first main topic today. And our first main topic today is this. Just a little bit ago, actually a few hours ago now, I've been doing a lot of last minute stuff trying to get ready for Wakanda Forever. So, yeah, a few hours ago, I had a chance, right when it dropped actually, to check out the trailer for John Wick 4. I'm just going to quickly give you my thoughts on the John Wick series and the franchise as a whole. This is a fun, just action-packed franchise, right? These movies aren't doing anything crazy, Academy level or something, the gun fu, as they call it, is really great, and it's something that I think that we will see a lot more of. Obviously, we're seeing a lot more of it moving forward because of John Wick, right? And then there's all these movies that kind of resemble it, like Violent Night and Nobody, right? But yeah, that being said, I've enjoyed it. I actually kind of like the second one better than the first one. I always say action without narrative purpose is just visual noise. And the first John Wick always is an example of a movie that I use where you don't need much purpose to give me the action. At the end of the day, they killed his puppy, right? That was it. That was all I needed to know. Let's get these fuckers, and we did, and it was an awesome movie. 2, I thought, was a step up. I actually haven't got time and got around to watching 3, but I do own it on 4K and on digital. I'll have to check it out because this trailer for John Wick 4 looks awesome, man. Looks like a lot of fun. Looks like that big kind of finale to a story, right? Just lots going on. There's even like a shot of an iconic movie shot of, people on horses riding off into the sunset. There was just so much in this trailer, right? It was just packed from beginning to end. We even got one of those I need a gun. I thought for a second he was going to say lots of guns, but he did it. He just needs one gun this time, guys. He's John Wick. He's too badass. Also, you got Donnie Yen right now. If you don't know Donnie Yen, he's the Ip Man or the IP Man or however you want to call it or refer to it. He's like the greatest master martial artist of all time to us, right? We all love Donnie Yen, and we want to see Donnie Yen in more stuff. And it seems like this movie is going to crescendo with Donnie Yen fighting our other, we just love this guy, right? We love Keanu Reeves so much. And so, yeah, these two are going to go head-to-head, it looks like, in a showdown that will be honored. It looks like John Wick's finally going to get out of that whatever it's called, the society that he's in, and they are making a series. And I seen also today that he will be making a cameo in that series. That's awesome. Really gonna tie all this John Wick stuff together and really see if we can't make some sort of franchise out of it, if that's successful. So yeah, like I said, this movie looks awesome. I mean, this trailer was freaking badass, man. I mean, if you haven't checked this trailer out, you definitely should. Like I said, it just looked epic. Like, it just kept doing things that you know, like I said, that really felt like, oh, this is the end of a franchise, or this is the last. I mean, it's John Wick 4, right? I mean, it's probably the end, but who knows, you know? But yeah, this looks great, and honestly, I can't wait to see it. I'm gonna have to catch up on John Wick 3 now. Like I said, I own it, so I just need to pop it in and check it out. I just never got around to it. But with how good 4 looks, I definitely am gonna go back and check 3 out and see what I think. But yeah, but guys, have you had a chance to check out this new John Wick 4 trailer? If you have, let us know your thoughts. What do you think? Is it look crazy cool to you like it does to me? Maybe you didn't like John Wick 2 or 3 or 1, or maybe you loved them all but you didn't want another one. Definitely let us know any comments that you guys, or thoughts that you guys have, down in the comment section below. Okay, with that down, we are going to quickly jump into our second main topic today. And our second main topic, continuing on the topic of Keanu Reeves doing great things, we have a new update on Constantine 2. And now this is interesting, right? Because we just kind of got the information, as we reported here on the channel last week. We just kind of got the information that Keanu Reeves will be reprising his role as Constantine in a Constantine 2 movie. And so, yeah, so now we're getting some more information about that. And this is coming to us from the guys at Screen Rant. Basically, I'm just going to scroll down here to the quote I have from the director somewhere. Maybe. Okay, I don't see it. But more or less, what the director said was, hey, you know, we don't have a lot of this done or a lot of this figured out. We have nothing written, and that's where we are now. So they're just now getting into the writing stages. They do have their writer selected. It is the writer from the original Constantine movie, and the director from the original Constantine movie. And in fact, again, I don't have the exact quote clearly, but he went on to say something of the effect of, they've been trying to get this together for years. But apparently it seems because of the rights issues with Constantine between, I believe it's like Image Comics, or I'm not really quite sure which comics it was, but it was Image or someone, and DC or Warner Brothers were kind of having a rights issue, it seems. It seems all that has been clearly squared away, and that not only is Constantine 2 happening, Keanu Reeves is coming back, the original director is coming back, the original writer is coming back, and they're starting to write it now. They also said, I remember him saying, something along the lines of, we don't really have a story or anything figured out, which is interesting, right? Because he said that, you know, they've always been pushing for this and always been trying to make it happen. So you'd think that they'd have some sort of ideas to float around there. However, I mean, that was 2 decades ago. So so it's very possible that that the ideas that they had are maybe a little outdated. I mean, Keanu Reeves is a lot older, so maybe you have to move forward in time to make Constantine, you know, fit Keanu Reeves today. But yeah, either way, this is exciting news. I'm glad that they're moving forward with this again. With this is just another update. You know, you guys know how things go in Hollywood. You just never know if these things are gonna get finished or not. And every time you hear a little piece of news, it helps you have some realization that this may actually come to terms. You know, or come to be. And And yeah, and I love that first Constantine movie. I love, as we talked about John Wick, I love Keanu Reeves. So yeah, I'm glad everyone's coming back. I'm glad they're starting to get the script worked out, and I can't wait to hear where they go with this. Like I said, do we pick up with a Constantine, years later, or do they try to go a different way, or maybe it's an alternate universe Constantine, or I'm not really sure, but super excited, guys. You're hearing this information now. You guys know that Constantine 2 is coming. It's being written right now. They're pinning the script. Let me know down in the comment section below. What do you guys think? Are you guys excited about Constantine 2? Would you rather have John Wick 5? but yeah, definitely let us know down in the comment section below. Okay, with that, we are going to move on to our third main topic today. And our third main topic is yet another trailer that came out today for another movie that I love and adore so much, series, and that's the Netflix series, The Witcher. I love this series. We just reported on the channel a couple weeks ago that Henry Cavill will not be reprising his role as the Witcher moving forward in this series, which really bummed me out to hear. I believe it was Liam Hemsworth that was replacing him. That's cool. I love all the Hemsworth brothers, and I wish them well. But it's not going to be the same, and I don't know. It's just going to be really weird. This world, for me, as amazing as it is, we have all these big worlds like Lord of the Rings with all this lore and, these big franchise material. And The Witcher seems like it has the potential to be that. I agree. But, I mean, just like with the Lord of the Rings of the Power series, like when I went to it without my original characters or anyone there that I love and know, I just felt like I couldn't connect to anything. That may be because, I'm a bad viewer, according to Shane. But yeah, maybe I'm just an uneducated audience member. But I can't help what I like, and I love those guys, and without them there, it just doesn't feel right. And I feel the same thing. I said this too, when a few weeks ago when we reported this, that I feel the same way. I feel that it's just going to be tough, right? I mean, Henry Cavill is Geralt. He also is so physically Geralt. I mean, the jawline, the physique, the neck, the veins, just everything about him is so Witcher and Geralt, and not that Liam or anyone else couldn't do that, but this is how we know him now. I mean, it is what he had. I mean, it'll be 3-4 seasons we have of Henry Cavill playing Geralt. I almost feel like you have to go to a different character, do the not just recast, but maybe just Geralt goes on. That way you can bring him back, years later, when he's done with Superman or something like that. I don't know. I'm not really sure what the answer is, I guess, to that. But what I know is this, going into The Witcher with Liam Hemsworth is already going to be difficult, but going into a Witcher Blood Origins, prequel series, without The Witcher even there anymore, again, being Henry Cavill, man, it seems very disinteresting to me. That being said, Michelle Yeoh is amazing. If you guys haven't seen Everything Everywhere All at Once, it's the best film of the year. Check it out. She stars in it, and she's amazing in it. She's a wonderful actress. She looks great in this. This actually looks, I hate to say it, but it looks kind of good. I mean, it looks kind of good. Like I said, it has a lot going for it because this world is so deep and has so much lore and has so much that can be built upon it. So yeah, I'm super intrigued by it, but I'm very pessimistic because, again, I think it's gonna be hard for me personally, and if it's me, I feel like a lot of people may feel the same way, that it's just gonna be hard to accept it all without Henry Cavill as Geralt, and that's just too bad because I really enjoyed this series. I thought the first season was amazing. I thought the second season was a step down, and now but I'm still looking forward to this next one. But again, you take away Henry Cavill as Geralt, and I feel like I could care less. And maybe that's wrong of me, but I just kind of feel like he was Geralt. He embodies Geralt. He fits it so well. And I've had him as Geralt. What will be, like I said, I can't remember. I think it's 3 seasons. So I will have him as Geralt for 3 seasons. So it just feels so weird to not have him back, and then to have this series, and then you know that they're going to want to move forward with it too. So not only will we have a Witcher's prequel origin series, but we may have like a side thing going on with another character during it, or a series way after, where there's only one Witcher left in the world, or whatever. I mean, they're going to want to do more with this, clearly. And I think that the idea that was very good. It was a very well thought out idea with the success of the first season of Witcher, and with Henry Cavill playing Geralt. But without Henry Cavill playing Geralt, man, do you really want to continue to make all these other series? I mean, we don't even know how it's going to do. We could find out that it loses half of its viewership without Henry Cavill. And if it does, they're not going to move through and continue. They're going to wish they didn't spend the money on that Blood Origins. That's off an animated series for The Witcher. I believe there's more of that coming too. Yeah, so very interesting, like I said, to think that that they have all this going on when you won't have Henry Cavill back as Geralt. But, like I said, that being said, this trailer looked good. Michelle Yeoh is amazing. There's a few other people in this that I like. And so, man, I don't know. I'll probably give it a try. We still got one more season with Cavill as Geralt. So, maybe I'll still be in it for now. But we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I like the trailer overall, though. Like I said, I think I would have liked it a lot more, knowing that Henry Cavill was going to continue to be the Witcher Geralt, right? Because, again, I think it just matters so much to the franchise. But yeah, guys, you're hearing this. Definitely let me know down in the comment section below. What are your guys' thoughts on the new trailer for the Witcher prequel Blood Origins series? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you feel kind of how I feel? Like, I could care less if Henry Cavill's not Geralt? Yeah, definitely let us know down in the comment section below. Okay, with that down, we're going to move on to our fourth and final main topic of the day. And I'll be damned, Shane isn't here. On the one day, we're going to talk about one of the greatest series, and probably what I would consider the greatest season of television ever made, in Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks, guys, this day today on November 10th, 33 years ago, there's no coincidence to that number, 33 years ago was released on television. Man, so long ago. I can't believe this series is this old. I want to start off by saying, me and Shane both, I will speak for him, we have a fiery, undying passion for all things Twin Peaks. Not probably all things David Lynch too, but specifically Twin Peaks. Yeah, so I probably watched Twin Peaks for the first time maybe 5-6 years ago. I thought season 1 was amazing. I thought season 2 had its ups and downs, and then of course probably three or so years after I had checked out the first and second season, it was announced that David Lynch was going to do a third season with Showtime, called Twin Peaks: The Revival or The Return. I think it's The Return. And yeah, I had, as Shane would, if he was here, he would tell you, I had a bunch of hype for this show, guys. This show was the original WandaVision. Like, this show was like I was always say with WandaVision, I was waiting by the TV an hour before, all ready to go, popcorn pop, drinks filled. Just God, I loved this this series, that Twin Peaks: The Return. It was even on Showtime. I didn't have Showtime. I went out and got Showtime, and the moment that fucking show ended, I ended Showtime. Because I could give a damn about whatever the hell was on there. I just wanted to see Twin Peaks Season 3. Twin Peaks Season 3 was it was a love-hate relationship that I have with it. It was an amazing, like I said, I think that season of television is probably the greatest season of television ever made. I believe episode 8 or 9, the Mushroom Cloud episode. If you're gonna check anything out of Twin Peaks, just start there, and then that'll be enough to sell you on wanting to see more. But yeah, like I said, season 3, love-hate relationship. I had a lot of anticipation to see my favorite character. My favorite character is Agent Cooper, as I'm sure it is for most of us. And I wanted to see Coop, man. And Lynch did what he always does. He knew what I wanted, and he was slowly going to act like he was maybe going to give it to me, but probably not. And instead I get Dougie, right? This kind of like, no, not all the way there version of Coop, kind of. And I know Shane loves Dougie, but God, Dougie became such an annoyance to me, man, because I wanted to see Coop so bad that it was like, stop showing me this freaking idiot, man. Like, just give me Coop. I mean, I also think that still to this day, I've not seen the finale, the last episode of the series, because by that point, I was so frustrated from not getting Coop. Now, I know that he does show up in that last episode, but you, David Lynch, 22 episodes and one with the main character, whatever, dude. Yeah, I still loved Twin Peaks Season 3, and like I said, I still think it's one of the greatest seasons of television ever made. It really is. It's so good. If you guys haven't seen Twin Peaks Season 3, you definitely got to go check it out, especially if you're a film fan or fanatic. If you're watching this show, you shouldn't be. You should be watching Twin Peaks Season 3. That being said, what I want to talk about is 33 years, right? That's a long time, guys. That's forever. 33 years is forever. 33 years is so long that usually you watch a movie that old or a series that old and you can tell. What I want to say is specifically talk about the most is that, you know, I watched it for the first time 3 to 5 years ago, and God, I would have never guessed in my life that this thing was that old. I mean, this thing holds up in every single way. I mean, in every way. It looks good still. It sounds good still. It may not be, 16:9, but it's still, I'm telling you, everything about this holds up. The only thing that doesn't hold up about this is the same thing that doesn't with anything that was made in that time period, which is the CG stuff. There's very little in it, so you don't really have to worry about it too much. But what is in it is sometimes really bad. But yeah, there's so much iconic imagery to me in David Lynch's Twin Peaks. You know, I think of the Red Room. I think of the off-putting feelings. I think of the Roadhouse. I think of the unusual, quirky characters. You know, the people, the town. Right, Twin Peaks. It really is about the town, right? And how all those people are so dug in and part of it, that it's like I said, it's overwhelmingly creepy. And then it's such a small place and so far away and so much, like a big, it's just, yes. So anyways, I think of lots of iconic things that come from Twin Peaks. And then, it's hard for me to not think of it when I see things, like WandaVision. When I seen WandaVision and I was trying to explain to Shane and his wife about, how good it was. The only thing that I could compare it to comparatively was Twin Peaks season 3, because Twin Peaks, or even just 1 and 2, but any Twin Peaks, but specifically 3, but any Twin Peaks at all, because in Twin Peaks, basically, there's this kind of underlying, if you've never seen it, there's this underlying, like, cringe feel going on, like, at all times. And this underlying cringe feeling leads you to constantly question, what the fuck is going on? What the hell? And either am I watching, or specifically, what the hell is going on in this town or this city? What the hell is wrong with these people? What the hell? That is exactly how I felt about WandaVision, right? I mean, WandaVision felt that way all the way up until the final couple episodes. Specifically in those first 2 to 3 episodes, right? You were constantly like, what the hell? It gives you that shock episode with Black and White where she turns and looks at Vision and there's a chunk just missing out of his head and his eyes are white because he's dead. And he's like, what's wrong, sweetie? And she's like, that was so Lynchian and so Twin Peaks, man. Specifically season 3, like I said, it's shock kind of, but in a different way, in like a eerie, cringy way. And that's what David Lynch does. That's what he brings to the table. And obviously, I think it's safe to say. I wish Shane was here to talk more about it, but I think it's safe to say that Twin Peaks is David Lynch's crowning achievement. I don't think he would argue with me on that. I don't think many people would. If he would say anything else, he would maybe say Blue Velvet or Mulholland Drive. But really, when it comes down to it, none of that is as well known or as renowned or even as critically acclaimed as Twin Peaks. I mean, Twin Peaks, like I said, is still kind of a big thing today. Like, people know it. It's like a cult kind of following. Still, I believe on Netflix or Hulu or one of those things, and probably always will be, sort of like The Office and all those kinds of things. But yeah, really shocked that, like I said, this thing turns 33 years old today. Just want to say congratulations, Twin Peaks. Congratulations to David Lynch, wherever you are out there. I know you're probably talking about the weather, picking random ball numbers out of a jar right now, but we're over here at the Screen Talk Live YouTube channel sending you love, brother. We appreciate your hard work and everything you've done. 33 years later, man, it's still just as kick-ass to me, David. And I wouldn't want to not have this as the main topic of this show today. So, yeah. That's why it is the main topic. And if you guys haven't checked out any Twin Peaks, man, go check it out. I also love all Twin Peaks memorabilia. I have like the A to Z box. Just so much. I always want, my dream is one day we'll get a red room, and that's what the studio will be in. We'll have the show in the red room. And if you don't know what that is, go look it up or watch Twin Peaks so you can understand and know what the hell I'm talking about. But yeah, guys, it is officially 2:00. That means it is T-minus 1 hour now for your boy goes to see Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever. And I will immediately do an out-of-theater review. That's a guaranteed. And I will try to get that up as soon as possible. But then after that, we will try to get back here and get online as soon as we can. We may give you guys more time so you guys can go out and check it out. And then we will do a spoiler version discussion of what we thought of Black Panther. Make sure you stick around for that. I hear lots of cameos. I hear lots of cool stuff and exciting. So yeah, go check this movie out and then come back here so we can talk about it. And don't forget, guys, there's still an Xbox Series S being given away. And like I said, who doesn't want to win a goddamn Xbox? So Jump on here, send a super chat. You could do it right now. You could do it during any live show. Just send us a super chat. You can send a super chat for as little as $1.99, and that gives you a chance and entering into a drawing to win that Xbox Series S. We only need to hit 20K subscribers to do so, so make sure you're subscribing as well when you do that. And we're at like 19,400 subscribers now, so we're just only like 600 away from giving away that Xbox. So make sure you get in there, get you a super chat in. And yeah, I hope that we get to give it away to somebody who wants it, loves it, and is well deserving. So make sure you guys are putting in those super chats to get you a ticket into the raffle to win that bad boy. With that being said, guys, I'm probably going to wrap this show up today. Like I said, I am flying solo because we have Black Panther today, so the show isn't at its normal time of 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sorry about that. But yeah, we will be back here tomorrow as well, Friday, with Shane and talking about whatever movie news and stuff is going on that day, and maybe talking a little bit more about Black Panther, of course, and what all is going on with it. So yeah, guys, make sure you're coming back here later on tonight, and if not, join us tomorrow for the regular Screen Talk Live YouTube show at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard. Make sure you're entering your chance to win you an Xbox. Again, everyone wants to win a damn Xbox. We'll probably throw in a bunch of extra goodies and maybe some other stuff with it too. So yeah, make sure you guys are getting your opportunities for that. With that being said, guys, I'm going to wrap this show up and shut it down. Shut it down. It's been too fun. No chats, questions today, as expected. Like I said, I'm flying solo, and no one knew I was doing a show this early. I did say it yesterday, but nobody knows. So yeah. But we will see you here in a couple of hours. I hope you guys are getting all excited for Black Panther. I will be going to see it, like I said, in about 50 minutes. So I will see you guys with my out of theater review, probably a couple hours after that, and then later on tonight. But yeah, until then, thanks for stopping by.